And Hawaiians didn't have books or charts or writing of any kind. And the way they kept track of suggestions for remedies in the environment was through body experiences. Now you're all feeling yourself sitting in rows, right? You've done your movements, you've heard lots of wonderful speakers so far, and you pretty much have the feel of the place you're sitting in. So what I would like you to do is I would like you, without upsetting the camera lady, bring each and every one of your chairs in a semicircle instead of a straight line. So we're doing a moon shake here and a moon shake here. Does that feel different? Yeah. Better or worse? Better. And you know why?
Yes.
Why? What's your idea?
Energetic principles are sort of circulating effectively.
Yeah. And what it was 2 blocks of energies with a big alley down the middle, and all the energy was going to the fire hose box of the speaker. And now we're a container, which means I'm with you and you're with me. And very little will escape. And if you feel like you want to escape, please feel free to jump over chairs and go. So the type of feng shui that Hawaiians did, there are 2 styles. One is called Huli honua, which is very similar to what the Chinese call feng shui. And Huli honua means to make the turtle dance, to give the life back to the turtle. The turtle was the representative of the planet. It was the representative of family. It was a symbol representative of life. So to give a better life, to prolong the life of the turtle, meant you would make physical adjustments in such a way that the turtle itself would have a fuller, more complete existence. It's very, very simple. You yourself are the reflection of what balance is needed in your environment. Which is not to say that every environment has the same function. There is the home environment, which needs to be comfy and cozy and balanced. There are other environments that can be a pushier energy, a stronger energy, a more focused energy. For example, like a church, where you want the energy uplifted when you step in, and it makes your sins seem less and your feelings rise up to the sky. It wouldn't be an environment where you would want to live on a daily basis, but it's a wonderful environment to step into and become uplifted and feel small and protected by the being, the sacred being that this temple is devoted to. And at the same time, by feeling small, you have compassion for yourself and you're able to forgive yourself the sins that you have committed or the incorrect behaviors that you have had. And that is how we look at buildings when we perform Huli honua type of geomancy. And of course, all the other aspects that are present in feng shui are also present in Hawaiian geomancy. We look at color, we look at light, we look at ease of breath. This building has a lot of breath. There are other buildings where the mouths, the doors are so small there is no breath. And if you cannot remodel and make big doorways everywhere, you would then put things there that would remind you of breath and breathing, paintings, pictures, mirrors. It's very simple. And if you have any kind of feeling for yourself as a human being, and any kind of feeling as to what appeals to you and what makes you feel well and balanced, you will know how to make the adjustments in the Huli honua style of work. There is another aspect of geomancy that is called kuhikuhipu'eoneone. And what that translates to is working invisibly like the smallest grain of sand that in shifting leaves a mark in the sand. It is invisible. And that is an aspect of feng shui or geomancy that I find is very, very exciting. It's something that is very strong and present in Australia. I have had the most wonderful experiences with this land, because this is a land that is still original. This is a land that has not been trashed by civilization to the point where its natural vibration has been affected and changed and maneuvered. And that is past events that are still occurring. And to understand the effect of past events, think of those that were here, that no longer are here, but they were here in such focus, in such magnitude, and with such presence that the after effect, the echo of their being is still with us. It is still running with us. And we have our own rhythm, we have our own vibration, and sometimes those vibrations clash. And they turn into situations where you can't win, where your crops are not successful, where you have nightmares, where you feel strange things in a place. And that is only odd and scary from our perspective as human beings alive in this time and place. And it can be remedied. And how it is remedied is with compassion. They who were have the right to be where they were, and we who are here now have the right to be here now. So how can two very diverse energies, or 3 or 10 or 1,000 very diverse energies occupy the same place without getting into each other's way? And that is by building an overpass, or by building an underpass. It's like the highways in Sydney, you know? Or you build roundabouts, which you have too many of up here, by the way. And the way to do that is to feel and listen to the space that you are living in or working in. Not just with your ears and with your eyes and with your logical thoughts, but with your entire being. And what does that mean? If we are but a moment in time, and we are connected to all that there is and there ever was, we have access to that. We have access to all that there ever was and all that there ever will be because we are connected to it. Our purpose in this life is to learn who we are. That's the meaning of life. To learn who you are, what you are, how you function, what doesn't function, what self-imposed limitations you have put up for yourself, what places you run away from and hide from. And that makes it tricky, and it makes it frightening sometimes to become aware of all that you are and all that there ever was. In one moment we are nothing, but at the same time we are connected to eternity.